Hi everybody, Amanda here. I'm going to show you how to access Groovy Kids courses on Canvas Commons. So you should already have a free for teachers Canvas account. If you don't, you can go back to the previous video in this playlist and see how to create a free for teachers account. Now, I did not make that video, so it's not me. And the person who made it says something about using your university email or an email with a .edu ending. That is totally not necessary. You can use any email. If you're a homeschool parent, you can just put the name of your homeschool in there, and Canvas will let you open a free for teachers account. Okay, so once you're in your account, it should look something like this. You will not have a course card yet on your dashboard because you don't have a course. So what you want to do is click Start a New Course. You're going to give it a name. I'm going to give it the name of the course that I'm using for an example. So I'm going to call it Stowaway by Groovy Kids Online. And the short name is just what shows up on the dashboard card. I usually just use the first few letters. And then I would prefer if you change the content license to Creative Commons Attribution, because that is what our license is. If you're going to use our stuff, I'd like you to do it under the same license. I would leave Make Course Publicly Visible. I would leave that blank. Click Create Course. It'll take a second to process this, but once it does, this is what it'll look like. And now there are two ways to import stuff from the Commons area. You can click over here on the right side, or once you're in a course, it shows up over here on the global navigation bar. Either one will get you where you need to go. Click that. It is going to send you to the Commons. You're going to authorize it. Then you're going to search Groovy Kids Online. So you will see we have a couple of things in here. These are just some modules I had uploaded for examples, but this is the full course. Course Stowaway by Groovy Kids. We're going to have more courses coming. It might take me a couple of weeks, and a couple of them even a couple of months to get them in shape, because there is a bit of processing to put them out to the public. But you click on the course and it will give you you can click on details. My internet connection is going wonky. And it'll give a little description about what the book is about. There's some tags. It's shared with the public. It shows you that I'm the one that uploaded it. So here you go. You can preview. This is everything. It has pages and discussions and quizzes and all of that good stuff. You can click on it to kind of get an idea of what it looks like. And that way you can know for sure if it's something you're interested in before you actually create a course and download it. So once you're ready and you've decided this is the one for you, you can click Import/Download. If you have your own hosted version of Canvas, like if you're a public school teacher and your school district has Canvas, you can download the course as a Canvas cartridge, and then you can upload it into your instance of Canvas if your students are already in there. For everybody else, just click Import it into Course, select the one that you want, Import into Course. And then it says it might take a little while to see the changes in your course, but something is happening in the back end. I just give it a little bit. You can go back to the dashboard. Once you get to the dashboard, you will see your new course right here. You click on it. And then, so it's not in here just yet. Let's see. Let's go to modules. Okay, so there it is. It is in here. Home, it should have. All right, So perfect. It's got the home page set and everything. Now, so this is set up the way it fixed the navigation menu for you. This is exactly how it will look if I offered it. All of these grade options, students cannot click on them. The only thing that students can see are the home, modules, grades, and then they have some settings that are different from yours. So this is good. The next thing you want to do is read the yellow highlighted stuff. That's all instructions for you, and you will want to delete it before you publish a course and add students. So you want to read all that, and then you want to kind of click through the course. Anything that's a yellow highlight is something that you need to attend to. So if you don't have live class meetings, like online, if you don't need a link, then you can delete this whole block. To delete things, it's really easy. It's just a rich text editor. You click the edit button. This is a page, so you're going to be editing a page. It'll take it a second, especially because my internet's a little bit slow. And it gives you the frame here, so you can just highlight all of this stuff that you read very thoroughly because it's important. This is also on our Google Drive. The Google Drive link is in this yellow highlighted text right here. And just hit the delete button. On the Google Drive, you will find PowerPoint presentations. You'll also find this document that has all these links to tell you how to edit the course. It has, if the course has some supplemental documents that students need access to, that'll be on the Google Drive folder as well. All of these files, if you plan to use them, you will need to make a copy of them on your own Google Drive, and then you can edit them and make them your own. So you're going to delete all of that. Oh, Control Z. Let's see, I want to make sure I only delete that. Okay, so now everything is set. This you will want to update to make it your own. You just type into it. If you are familiar with HTML code, you can flip over and you can see the code here. So if you want to embed something, you can do that. You can delete any of these buttons that you don't want. They are all already linked except for this teacher one right here. That link or that button is not active. We used to have it automatically inbox whatever teacher was teaching the course. That's kind of a complicated thing to do. So if I were you, you can either figure out how to do that or you can just delete that button. And then they can have access to the resources and the grades. The easiest way to navigate a Groovy Kids course, you can use these buttons. Modules is a good place to start or to go to and navigate from. That's how I tell students normally to do it. There's a getting started page. And like I said, you need to go through each page, each assignment in the course before you offer it to students because, you know, meet the teacher, you'll want to fill that in. If you don't want a getting started page, you can completely delete this page. But I've went through and highlighted the things that you need to update in order to offer this to other students. Now, if you're just offering this to your children and you're sitting there right next to them as they're going through it, or you're right there to answer questions, then it's not as big of a deal. But I still encourage you to go through and read the content to make sure that it is appropriate for your family and your setting, because every family has a different culture. Every institution has a different version of what they are and are not allowed to present to students. Okay, so I just clicked through the Getting Started module, and so now we're into the content. This class doesn't really have anything too controversial in it. It's based on a book about Captain Cook and the trip that he and Joseph Banks took to circumnavigate the world on Endeavour in the 18th century. So it's, you know, it's pretty straightforward. It's a simple little class. It's a good class to get your feet wet. Anyways, that's pretty much it. As far as things that you need to update, the main things are found in the Getting Started module, the home page, and the last module. the last module is going to have dates, that final due dates and everything, and you'll want to check that and make sure that it is in line with what you are teaching and what your students are expecting. It's all the way at the bottom of this page. So right here, add due dates and course close dates here if that's relevant to you. Also on this page, I usually put a end of class survey. You can embed a Google form on here, and if you're teaching this to other children, like if you're selling it to their parents, I put a satisfaction survey just to get feedback from them on how well we're doing. But that's it. I'll have hopefully more courses to come. Follow us on Facebook. There is a Facebook group that you can join. I will put it in the comments here. And I will hopefully release some more videos to show you how to tweak some things. But this is a good start, and I will let you know when more classes are available. Bye-bye, and I will see you later.